haven't done a watch along. I watch along in a while for TNA Wrestling. But tonight I'm gonna try to do one if I can stay awake. If I can stay awake. Holy crap, I'm tired. I've been up since like 3 o'clock in the morning. So this isn't gonna go off until 11. I'm gonna be dead ass tired. I have to work really, really hard. 3 big jobs tomorrow. One in Wilmington, one in Emerald, and not two in Wilmington and one in Emerald, North Carolina, which is not far at all considering some of the jobs I've been doing over the past month. I'm Kid Jones. Hope you enjoy this. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a lot of. Also, don't forget Pat Predictor is gonna be on tomorrow night, Friday night at 10 o'clock at night. After I get done with all that work, I'm gonna come home and have an epic show with Pat Predictor. It's gonna be off the chain. He's going to promote his new documentary that he's dropping. He chose me to promote his channel, to promote his documentary on. So I feel blessed. I know I'm blessed. Let's see what we can do. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How's it going? How's it going? Create a tag list for a YouTube stream that is a TNA Impact watch along. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? How are you doing, man? Olive Taylor, how you doing? Join the Discord. Jump in the Discord and join the discussion. Click the Discord right now and come into the discussion. What's going on, Olive? Taylor. Are you still there? Thanks for the hearts. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love. What's going on? How's it going? What's up, man? Tan, what's going on, Tan? How's it going, man? Tell me what's on your mind. You can join the Discord and tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you're talking about, what you're thinking about. Just click the Discord and join the Discord. What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing out there? Tan, are you a TNA fan? Are you a TNA fan, Tan?
I don't think.
What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Are you ready? Live, baby, live. Ready for some TNA wrestling? Who's ready for some TNA wrestling? What's going on? 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 Well, if you're... What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's on your mind? TNA wrestling starts in 33 minutes. 33 minutes. What's going on? What's going on? Tell me what's on your mind. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. What's going on? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going? How's it going out there? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How's it going out there? What's on your mind? Hit that Discord if you want to join the discussion. Click on that Discord right there in the chat. Tell me what's on your mind. What's up? What's up? What's up? 21 minutes until impact. 21 minutes until impact starts. What's going on? What's going on? If you want to join the discussion, hit the Discord link is the pinned comment. The Discord link is the pinned comment. Tell me what's on your mind. We got 20 minutes until impact starts. Just 20 minutes until impact starts. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, y'all? What is going on? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? You said, like, ain't no way you're doing that, TV thing. You're not hanging upside down, are you? What's going on, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going? How you doing, man? What's up? How you doing, HX? What you doing, HX? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? JMB, what's going on, JMB? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? What the hell is that? HX, what are you saying, man? I speak English. What are you saying, HX? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing out there in YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? I think he's speaking Arabic. I think he's speaking Arabic. What are you doing? HX, speak English, buddy, so we can understand you. What's going on? How you doing?
Doing good.
I'm doing a live stream about wrestling, man.
Nice.
What you doing, LT? LT, hey, programming note, y'all. LT's going to be on the Friday's episode. Pat's Pat Predictor is going to be on the show. It's going to be absolutely huge. Pat's Pat Predictor is going to be on the show. He's going to be at 10 o'clock Friday night at 10 o'clock. LT is going to be on the show. All three of us are going to be killing it in the weather game, and we're going to be telling you everything there is to know what's going on in the weather. The tropical season is about to heat up. I guarantee it. The Atlantic is just a month away, probably 30 days away from really blowing up. What do you think, LT?
Well, since we're talking about that now, it's gonna say actually pretty stable.
Yeah, it's looking a lot more stable than they were previously predicted.
I mean, of course, it's gonna be warming up because it's getting close to summer.
Yeah, of course.
But it's not gonna warm up as extreme.
Yeah, I'm saying I told Pat that I'm predicting 2 major hurricanes going into eastern North Carolina. I really am going to make that bold prediction.
I don't think major hurricanes in North Carolina.
Well, we will see.
Maybe.
We will see.
I'm predicting will average to an average season.
I'm just predicting a lot of people are going to get surprised by what happens, because they're being told that there's going to be no storms in the MDR, and I kind of think that's true. I don't expect to see storms coming out of the MDR, but I do expect a lot of homegrown storms to be coming up. I know.
Those are things that we could ask about.
We're gonna be talking to Pat. He's an actual meteorologist. He has a degree in meteorology, so we'll be asking.
He knows what he's talking about.
Pat knows. Pat will give you the best answers there is.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be epic.
It does.
And I don't know, LT. Do you even know this? Pat is gonna announce his documentary on my show.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, ain't it?
Yeah. So what was I gonna do?
We are waiting for TNA Wrestling to start, and we're talking about tomorrow night, Friday night at 10 o'clock. We're going to be on the air with a weather stream dedicated to probably to Pat's documentary and to the tropics. What's coming in the tropics this year?
Enid just has 2 DIs. Are you kidding me? Why? Why does Enid have 2 DIs? Let's see what's going on here. No chance that's an EX0. Do they not even... Oh, this is a different style.
Where's these? What kind of tornadoes are you looking at?
No, I'm just looking at the Yeah, they didn't label the Monticello one. That's very interesting. We're up to 6 tornado emergencies for the year.
6 tornado emergencies for the year.
Which is a crazy number.
Oh. It's going to be intense, man. LT, I'm going to try to get on before 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to get
tomorrow.
on. Yeah, I'm going to try to start before Pat comes on.
Okay.
I don't know what time we're going to start. What time are you thinking that we should start?
Maybe 15 minutes before.
15 minutes before?
Hell, maybe even 5 minutes before.
Oh, so you don't think we should steal the thunder? You think we should wait as much as we need to possibly wait?
Basically.
Or we can just start at 10 if you think starting at 10 makes the most sense.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we'll start at 10. We'll start at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got to work like a dog tomorrow, man. I got 3 major jobs I got to do tomorrow. So I'm going to be tired as hell.
Oh, wow. That's a big marginal blob.
We got 8 minutes until wrestling starts. 8 minutes until wrestling starts.
Hmm.
I know you're probably going to dip us. I know you're probably going to dip as soon as this turns on.
By the way, it was like almost 92 degrees outside today.
Yeah, it was pretty hot here. It was pretty hot here too.
Yeah.
A lot of thunder.
Anyway.
A lot of thunder and lightning here today.
Lucky. All right, see ya.
See you later, LT. Thanks for joining us. That was nice of LT to stop in. If y'all want to stop in, y'all are going to just hit the Discord right there. Hit the link and hit the Discord and jump into the conversation. I'll put you on the air the same way I just put LT on the air. Come on, y'all. We got 7 minutes. 7 minutes, baby, till TNA Wrestling starts. Oh, non-stop action wrestling live on AMC. Impact, May 7th, 2026. Weekly flagship show featuring characters and pumping action. I'm just reading the screen, y'all. 6 minutes. Six minutes. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the like. What's going on? Holy shit, it's been a long time since I seen the TNA hater that you are. It's been a long time since I seen you, brother. Hate machine or not, welcome to the show. It's been a long time since I seen you. It's a long time loyal, diehard fan of Kent Jones. I know you love me, man. I know you love me, man. It's been a long time since I've seen you in my live chat. How you doing? What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? Got a packed show tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's gonna kick ass, y'all. We got a packed show tomorrow night. We're gonna have Pat Predictor on the show. We're gonna have LT on the show. It's just gonna be off the freaking chain, freaking awesome. Why don't you just grow a set of balls and hit that Discord and come up into the chat, man? Why don't you click on that Discord right now and come up into the chat? All that shit you talking about I do meth and I look drunk. Why don't you press that fucking Discord right now, you little bitch? Why don't you press that Discord right now, you little bitch? I don't think you got the fucking balls. Click on that Discord link right there in the pinned chat. I dare you. Come up into the fucking Discord right now, man. You want your voice heard? You want to tell everybody how TNA sucks? Why don't you come up into the Discord right now? Because you ain't got a set of fucking balls, that's why you won't do it. You're nothing but a little fucking keyboard warrior, that's all you are. Little keyboard warrior. Pumping your little fucking Ring of Honor shit. Smoking on that fucking AEW dick. Come on, well, if TNA sucks so bad, why don't you come up on the fucking Discord and tell everybody why TNA sucks? Why don't you go ahead and do it, buddy? I dare you. I know why you won't do it, because you know you fucking don't have a fighting chance in hell. I fucking dare you, you little bitch. Come on, come up on the Discord right now. All you gotta do is click the fucking link right there. I dare you to come up on the fucking Discord. Please. I'm not going to mute you. The only reason I'm going to mute you is if you start playing like audio sounds on soundboard or something like that. But if you're talking, I'm not going to mute you. As long as you're not playing sound clips and shit like that, I'm not going to mute you. The only reason I'm going to mute you is if you start playing sound clips. Because you can't hold an argument. What's going on? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm trying to get this dumbass to fucking join me on the Discord because he ain't got a set of balls. I know he's not going to. He's a little bitch. Oh, he's a keyboard warrior. That's all he is. He's just a keyboard freaking warrior. Well, he's a little Dave Meltzer, little bitch. That's all he is. Spewing the same crap that Dave Meltzer spews every single day. Dude, what are you doing that's so great with your life? You come and troll me every fucking time you see me on the air. Why are you so much more significant than me? All you do is come on here and troll me every single time you see me on the air. You love me, man. You freaking love me. You can't get enough of me. You want my dick so bad you can taste the cum coming out your eyeballs, bro. You're a little bitch. That's all you are. All you can say is I'm drunk. I don't drink a freaking drop, bro. I don't drink a freaking drop. I'm literally straight edge. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't do nothing. I'm straight edge. Everything is good, bro. Everything's good in the hood. We're just waiting for TNA Wrestling to start. This little bitch is coming in my stream every time he sees me live, and he's got something negative to say.
Becomes the youngest and
here we go, y'all.
X Division champion of all time, baby.
Going face champion, May 14th in Sacramento. Me, you, one more time for the X Division championship. If there will be no excuses. Now that's if you make it that far. Because you know bad things can happen anytime.
Cedric Alexander set the trap for Slater. The face of the franchise is here.
I just gotta tell you, every story in TNA is red hot. Every story is freaking must-watch television. Every single storyline is must-watch television. Cedric Alexander versus Leon Slater is must-watch television. Every single thing they do is must-watch.
The match can only end inside the ring when one competitor touches all four turnbuckles in
The
succession.
stuff with Frankie Kazarian and Elijah last week was epic. It was epic. TNA's gold right now, y'all. Gold. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Let's do it. Theme song kicks ass, too. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you.
Tonight in Syracuse, New York, we have two.
Syracuse, New York, baby.
The reigning
TNA World Champion Mike Santana.
Mike Santana's the best World Heavyweight Champion the wrestling has seen in probably 6 years.
Live Impact next week in Sacramento. Welcome to TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC.
Here we go, baby. The Maniac, Eric Young. Eric Young.
From Franklin, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds.
I remember Eric Young from Team Canada way back when, y'all.
Eric Young here, ready to go one-on-one with EC.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you. 50 subscribers is something to be proud of, bro. It's a lot of work, man. I know.
15 to get 15% off your purchase of A-Game right now on Shopify. Eric Young was supposed to go one-on-one with EC3 3 weeks
50
ago.
subscribers ain't easy, bro.
Rebellion. And Eric Young had different plans, attacking EC3 on his entrance, and it got even more chaotic from there.
And gentlemen, trouble. 3. Before TNA debuted on AMC, I said that Ethan Carter III coming back to TNA would be bigger than AJ Styles coming back to TNA. And we have Ethan Carter III. This is kick-ass, y'all.
131 pounds. He is
EC3. EC3.
It was supposed to be EC3's first match in this company in 6 years, but it was spoiled by Eric Young. It was thrown out as a no contest, and after the fact, Eric Young wrapped a steel chair around the neck of EC3 and rammed him into the steel steps.
I mean, from the very get-go, to your point, Eric Young jumping.
EC3 and Eric Young are two of the most talented wrestlers in professional wrestling, second to none, absolutely nobody.
Eric Young and the referee, which has allowed the match to be thrown out.
Eric Young has been up and down the card, has worked every kind of gimmick you can work, and is still in the business.
The bell is wrong. This is a no disqualifications match. There are no countouts. First man to gain pinfall or submission in the ring is your winner.
No disqualification.
What's going on?
Everything that happened in the aftermath of that matchup. Fighting outside on the
nice.
And then to what you said earlier, a chair wrapped around the neck of EC3. Could have taken him out of
EC3 just drips charisma, y'all. He drips charisma.
EC3 addressed Eric Young last week with that chair wrapped around his neck, and he
I seen EC3 face Matt Hardy and Bound for Glory a couple years ago. It was more than a couple years ago. But EC3 facing Matt Hardy at Bound for Glory a couple years ago. It was freaking epic. The charisma that EC3 has is just tremendous. I've seen that match live. He just controls the crowd.
Still to come this evening, we're going to hear from the reigning TNA World Champion Mike Santana after his
We're going to hear from Mike Santana later tonight. Nobody can cut a better promo than Mike Santana.
The unlikely team of Nick Nemeth and Casey Navarro challenge the system. Meanwhile, the rest of the system, Eddie Edwards and Cedric Alexander, clash with Moose and the X Division champion.
Look at this. Bam into the steel steps. And look at the expression on EC3's face. It tells a story.
Laying Lee has been granted another shot at Ariana Grace. Per Santino Marella, Zaya Brookside will be banned from the Impact Zone.
Right now, I guess the table wasn't enough for EC3 going to get some extra
Get in the garbage,
instruments of destruction. The trash cans have entered the equation.
In this type of environment, one might favor Eric Young. He is the world-class maniac, but Carter seems to be adapting quickly.
EC3 is his own version of derangement, if you will. You don't get to be the top 1% without a little crazy.
Tossing that steel chair inside the ring. Oh, wait, you see back here screen. Young grabbed a hold of the chair very quickly, but Young able to disarm him.
Oh!
Right to the ribs.
To the back with a chair.
EC3 was not about to fall victim to Eric Young.
Oh, wait a second. Turnabout.
It's fair play.
Oh! Young removing that chair from around his throat. EC3 wanted payback in the worst way. Oh, we've seen what Young is capable of. Remember what he did to Ricky Sosa weeks ago, delivering that pile driver. Sosa's been out of action ever since.
Up and over goes EY.
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's not late though, but it is nighttime here.
By Carter. And now EC3.
Oh, that's awesome.
Young weeks ago, this time sending both men to the outside of the ring. Eric Young versus EC3 in this no disqualifications match continues.
Rocking and rolling, y'all. Out the gate.
Here, y'all.
What are you talking about?
I think Kenny's mind is just as, if not more, devious.
We plan, as you suggested earlier, everything out. You think I've never seen a hardcore match before? I was at ECW, you moron. I know exactly what to expect. Watch this.
Oh my God. Double stomp. I'm at a loss for words here looking at this. This is a different level of Kenny Omega that we've not seen before.
I told you he's the king of the death match. Is Callahan crying? Let's get a mic on him so I can hear him whimper.
It's amazing how every wrestler says they want a match with Kenny Omega, but after watching this, look at this double stomp here, and wow.
You gotta be careful what you wish for. You gotta get in the ring with a god of pro wrestling. There's no one in this industry who can stay with Kenny Omega in a professional wrestling match, in my opinion.
Omega is now setting up the table.
I liked it better when there were no fans.
Of course you would, Doc. Come on, man.
Bunch of degenerates.
Not exactly a people person, are you?
Probably all live in Dayton in that trailer park that Callahan calls his compound.
What has Omega got in mind here?
I'd like to see a one-winged angel through the table myself.
That would put an end to this quickly. Might be what we're about to see here as Kenny Omega has position. No, look what he said for Snapdragon. He said it for the Snapdragon.
Let's go.
Oh boy. Callahan sits down. But you see Omega just put wrenching. That works. He's biting him.
Biting that lacerated hand of Omega.
This is where Sammy's low center of gravity comes into play as these two war on the apron. Table looms ominously. Just exchanging blows.
Nicely done.
Uh-oh. No, look. Callahan blocks it. Callahan has a handful of, shut your mouth.
That's illegal.
Shut your mouth there, don't say that. And it might be the turnaround that Sammy Callahan needs. Here we go. No. Sit down. Don Callis can feel the title slipping away. Man, oh man, Dio, that's worth a second. I gotta see that again. Look right here. Sammy Callahan lifts Kenny Omega. Drop pile driver. Goes right through the table. Here we go. Another. Wow. Sammy Callahan up to his feet first. The Impact faithful willing him on. Getting Kenny Omega, the champion, back into the ring. This is where you got to win it, right here in the ring. Don Callis curiously quiet.
I don't like the way Kenny's neck landed there.
Uh-oh. What
What the hell is...
We'll be right back. Here we go. Here we go.
This no disqualifications match continues here on Thursday Night Impact on AMC. It's EC3 against Eric Young. Carter was going for the 1%er.
Eduardo come off with the pass. Oh, that kick was a little low.
No disqualifications. It's all legal. The Carter lineage may never continue.
The Carter lineage may never
Eric Young
continue.
is just that
Commentators
sick,
are
just
awesome,
that
man.
twisted. And anything goes.
No disqualifications, no countouts. First man to gain pinfall or submission inside the ring is your winner. A match that was supposed to go down in its entirety 3 weeks ago here on Impact. Instead, it ended in a no contest.
Imagine this is not the way EC3 sought his return here to TNA. Oh boy. Yup, as the steel chain now.
Wrapped around the throat of EC3. It's all legal.
Kind of reminiscent of who can forget the infamous dog collar match Eric Young had with Steve Macklin last year. Not far off from this time. Eric Young is a dangerous, dangerous man.
Oh! Young is perfectly at home in this environment.
Beating EC3 senseless here.
Young has called himself the gatekeeper of TNA, and it's part of why Young called out EC3 at Rebellion, knowing that Carter was going to make his glorious return to TNA that night in his hometown of Cleveland. And now, down goes Young.
Put on EC3, finding a way out of that one. That could have been bad news with the chain wrapped around his neck. First a chair, now a chain, but EC3 has gotten free.
TNA, 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 TNA.
Now, it is Ethan Carter III who's going to pay it back.
Wrapping a chain around Young's throat. Go for the 1%er. Oh, and Young go for the belly-to-back suplex into the chain.
EC3 had that chain wrapped around the neck of Eric Young for the 1%er. Wait a second.
Oh, the moonsault by nobody home. Carter rolled out of the way.
And Eric Young in a bad way now here.
Carter with a rolling neck breaker. It is trial by fire for EC3 in his return home to TNA.
But can he out crazy the crazy of Eric Young?
Oh, up under the shoulders. Look at the straight down the TKO.
With the chain wrapped around the neck. EC3 coming to life here.
I've been up for 4 days, bro. That's why I'm about to pass out.
And now Carter with the steel chair wrapping around the throat of Eric Young.
It's taking everything in me to stay up till 11 o'clock tonight.
Oh, low blow by Young. Totally legal.
Willing to do anything.
Oh, Young charged at EC3 on a drop toe hold.
Jaw and neck right into that chair.
The 1%er with the chair around the
Yes.
throat of Young.
And Young is out of it. He is seeing stars. There's no doubt in my mind. Heading out to the apron. The match has to end within the ring. Maybe it's instinct
You're
from
a
Eric
fucking
Young
idiot,
there.
bro. You're just a fucking idiot.
EC3 in with another low
Have you
blow
watched
by
my
Young.
channel? Have you paid any attention to the channel? Do you know how much content I'm putting out?
Oh, cheers!
You know how much fucking content I'm putting out, bro?
Heinous. This
Get
is
a fucking life.
uncomfortable.
Get a fucking life.
It's a no disqualifications match. Now Young thinking pile driver through the table.
You couldn't put out a quarter of the content if your life fucking depended on it. If you were on fucking ICU, intensive care, you couldn't put out the content that I put out.
The world-class maniac living up to his moniker, driving EC3 pile driver through the table on the outside.
You're a
It was
useless
only
piece
just a
of
matter of
shit.
weeks ago
That's
that
all you
EC3
fucking are.
had that steel chair
All you are is a
wrapped around his
hater.
neck and was rammed
You're a
into the
maggot.
steel
That's all you are is a
steps.
maggot.
Pile driver head first through the table, and now Young going for it again. This time a pile driver into the chair.
No getting up
2,
from that.
3.
Here is your winner, Eric Young.
Did Eric Young just end EC3's crusade before it truly began?
Let's take a look back at the closing moments. It began with this wild pile drive through the table, finished up in the ring. Another one right to
Nice.
the steel chair. The world-class maniac spoiling the in-ring return of EC3.
You're a useless piece of shit, man. You have no fucking purpose in life. None. Zero. Zilch. None.
Return to TNA. Spoiled by the world-class maniac, Eric Young.
And you're bringing me to your level, so for that reason,
This is the maniacal
you are...
gatekeeper of TNA Wrestling.
I'm not going to your level anymore tonight. You're in timeout for the next 24 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing by with TNA Knockouts World Champion Ariana Grace and Stax. Ariana, in tonight's main event, you put your Knockouts World Championship on the line against Lei Ying Lee in a rematch from Rebellion.
A rematch. Let's just start there. A rematch that I shouldn't be having because I've already beat Lei Ying Lee and proved that I'm better than her, and that's why I have the championship right here. So I don't know why we're doing this. Actually, I do know why we're doing this. Because my father thinks that I should be humbled. This isn't about Lei Ying Lee winning and crawling and scratching and winning the title. She tries so hard. It's not about that.
Making you jump through hoop after hoop after hoop.
Exactly.
He's playing mind games. And it's not fair because you've already proven that you can beat her.
Yeah.
I know you can, baby. I know you got this tonight.
Are you saying that because you have a plan?
I always got plans. I got all types of plans for you.
Good, because I should not have to keep proving myself.
That's right, baby.
I'm a champion.
You're gonna get it done tonight.
Yeah, I got
Easy
this.
peasy.
Lemon squeeze me.
I'll squeeze you.
My thoughts exactly, Gia. Still to come tonight. Ariana Grace defends her TNA Knockouts World Championship against Lei Ying Lee. Zaya Brookside is banned from the Impact Zone. Speaking of championship matches, Bronson and Myers of the System defend their TNA World Tag Team titles against Nick Nemeth and KC Navarra. Meanwhile, next week,
What's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing tonight?
Slater is scheduled to defend his X Division Championship against Cedric Alexander in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Can Slater break the record for the longest X Division title reign? These two clash in tag team action tonight. But coming up next, we'll hear from Elena Black. The only one is on Impact next.
And now King is gonna get involved. Don, you can't argue with the success that King had when he took over LAX. They got the World Tag Team titles back because of King.
He's a master strategist, but he might have done one of the most dangerous things you could do. He woke up
work into a T so far for LAX.
It was on April 22nd at Redemption, the night that Conan was taken out. That hit was ordered by King, and it's led to this incredible rivalry.
I don't pretend to understand gang warfare. I don't pretend to understand that culture, but I can tell you that these four men came out the hard way, and they do not want to lose what they've got, Josh.
Santana and Ortiz setting up tables inside the ring. Homicide and Hernandez are arming themselves right now on the outside. Here comes Hernandez. He's back in the ring. He took his eyes off of Ortiz. Oh my!
Hernandez is a brute.
Hernandez hit
Hernandez with that 20-inch neck, absorbing the blows to the head of LAX.
Homicide and Hernandez, the OGs, led by King, are in control right now.
They got the chain. They got the chain around the neck of Ortiz.
LAX is my favorite tag team of all time. I love LAX. I like Hernandez and Homicide probably better than the other LAX. I
Screaming at Santana, you chose wrong.
I love Mike Santana as well.
Homicide.
I like to see Mike Santana, Hernandez, and Homicide as a three-man group.
I can tell you that. And here comes Hernandez.
He's gonna fly. Hernandez goes up and over. It takes out LAX.
269 pounds. No touchdown over the top.
The OGs felt disrespected by Conan when he brought LAX back and he didn't call them. He didn't enlist them. He enlisted the young pups, as King said.
No. Hernandez is terrifying when you see him up close. So big, so thick.
Oh! Ortiz trying to chop down.
Oh, double sledge.
Hernandez, here comes King, continuing to trash talk. Back inside the ring. Oh!
Garbage can to the head by Homicide.
Now, did you expect anything else in this match? Can you even call it a match?
This is something else. This is something. Wait a minute. King has something.
It looks like
it's Drano.
What are you going to do with Drano?
I don't know. I have not seen Drano used in a match before. I will freely admit that.
Hernandez and Ortiz right here in front of us.
No.
What is he? Oh! This is just a violent fight.
I'm trying to stay awake, man. I'm so tired, bro. Here we go.
TNA Wrestling presents Slammiversary, Sunday, June 28th.
Do you wanna
Know something?
TNA Wrestling Thursday Night Impact on AMC, and as usual, the system's carrying the workload. But tonight, the Tag Team Championship.
Thank you, man. It was a joke, but thank you
Nick
anyway.
Nemeth, Casey Navarro, you boys are in for a battle.
Nemeth, KC, you glory hounds! I can't wait to rip your faces off.
And the work don't stop there, boys. We got a big problem with Moose that we will take care of tonight alongside my favorite subject, Leon Slater. Tonight I can't wait to pin you one more time.
Tonight is going to be what Rebellion was meant to be. A night of the system.
Casey, Nick, Moose, Leah, you're all gonna find out the hard and the painful way that you can't
Beat the system!
TNA Wrestling invites you to check out Threads of Triumph, professional wrestling's most iconic looks, written by TNA ring announcer Mackenzie Mitchell. You can grab a copy at your favorite retailer, including Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
Please welcome
Hey man, if you want, you can join my Discord. You can come into the chat right now. You can join the Discord.
Very clear. For weeks now, has let the world know that she is here and is all about the knockout.
I do a lot of those raps, so I don't really know which one you watch.
You last saw Atlanta Black in action.
I got a lot of different raps up. I don't know which one you watch.
Let's go ahead and talk about something that everybody already knows. I am the #1 knockout in this division. Matter of fact, I am the only one that matters in this division. It's the truth. And I know there's a big TNA Knockouts title match tonight that, for some reason, I'm not a part of. But it doesn't matter, because whoever comes out victorious tonight, either one of those two women, I'm coming for that title, and it's gonna be mine. Because at the end of the day, I make more money, get more attention when I walk down that ramp than any one of those women who get in this ring and bust their ass, and that's the truth. That's the difference between me and the rest of the knockouts. I am not just a knockout. I'm a business.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Are you kidding me?
You just watch your mouth, Toots. Because the one and only and the most beautiful woman in this division is Miss Ash by Elegance, and I'm quite sure she has a few things to say about that.
I'm sure she does. You're out here talking about money? Rich. You look like a gothic prostitute. I look good. Yeah. Look nice and easy, slow and steady. We know what happened to last. You know something? That Elegance brand doesn't only make money, we swim in it. We're super successful, and you call yourself a business? Well, I'm an empire. An empire? Please, you make me sick to my stomach. Yes, I'm an empire. I am a millionaire. I own a mansion, and I have a yacht, a G-Wagon. I have it all, honey. Oh, you...
Oh, everyone's gloating. There's Indy Hartwell.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing. You guys are really out here arguing about who makes more money? Really?
I do.
Really?
No, I do.
There's a TNA Knockouts World Title match in the main event tonight, and instead of focusing on that, you're comparing paychecks like it means something in this ring?
Oh my God, boo-hoo, you sound so poor. Smells a little broke, honey. Smells a little broke. I mean, if you have money, you look like money, and when I get that Knockouts Championship, it will only add to my empire. I'm sorry, when you get that Knockouts Championship, no, that title is gonna be right here, honey.
Oh my gosh, guys, please keep going. This is amazing. None of you can focus long enough to win an argument, let alone a title.
Okay, you know what? I'm above all of this. I'm gonna let you two figure this out, and I'm gonna go. Nice talking to you.
I'm not done with
Indy, enough. Let the real knockouts talk about it. Real? Real, honey. Real? Yes. Honey, nothing about you is real. You're fake from head to toe. Your hair's fake. Your lashes are fake. Your teeth are fake. Your lips are fake. Your nails are fake. Your boobs are fake.
Oh! Nothing fake about that.
No lies told.
She paid good money for those. I mean those. I mean all of it. You heard her. She's an Empire, Tom.
The elegant empire is fallen. One thing is true. Elena Black, Ash by Elegance, and Indy Hartwell all have their sights set on one thing. The TNA Knockouts World Championship. And tonight in our main event, Ariana Grace defends her championship against Lei Ying Lee. Saya Brookside is banned from ringside.
I know, it's so crazy someone canceled Santino's flight. However did that happen? I mean, I guess I'll just have to make all the decisions tonight. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Well, Ariana Grace has got to be thrilled to hear that her father, Santino Marella, won't be here, but Santino did make this matchup. Saya Brookside is barred from the Impact Zone. Lei Ying Lee challenges Grace for the TNA Knockouts World title in our main event. Also, weeks ago, Moose and the X Division champion Leon Slater asked for a fair tag team fight against Cedric Alexander and Eddie Edwards. They get that match tonight. Speaking of the system, Bear Bronson and Brian Myers will defend their TNA World Tag Team titles against Casey Navarro and Nick Nemeth next on Impact.
One to actually start climbing a ladder here to make some progress towards hanging that championship.
Oh, Grace goes after Steels. Perazzo slowing the ascent to Mia Yim.
Perazzo looking to climb back to champ glory, one title at a time. Mia Yim using that championship as a weapon. Once again, no disqualifications in this one.
Yim trying to climb, keeping Perazzo down. And now look at Steele. Yim bouncing off the ladder in the process.
Take a look again, stepping off of Jordan Grace into the cutter off the ladder to Mia Yim.
Less than a minute now. Hold on, cover inside the ring. Perazzo was trying to pin Steele to become eligible. Once again, now on Yim, it's broken up by Grace. So again, Chelsea Green and Mia Yim, the only eligible wrestlers so far in this match. But Chelsea Green's got 30 seconds left to serve in the penalty box.
She sees the camera there. She is seeing the opportunity. Meanwhile, Deonna Purrazzo has the armbar locked in. Submissions do count as well to make you eligible.
Fujiwara armbar applied here on Jordan Grace.
Oh,
Steele's
beautiful floater from the virtuosa now with an armbar on Tasha Steele.
But this sends Steele's back to the penalty box.
It absolutely could.
But this makes Perazzo eligible and Queen of the Mountain, and now Green has been released. Back into the matchup. Green and Yim are eligible.
Meanwhile, Perazzo trying to tie the arms of Tasha Steele's around the rung of that ladder.
Oh, and Steele's his tapped.
Deonna Purrazzo is eligible now. And Tasha Steele will now spend 2 minutes in the penalty box.
So now Perazzo, Yim, and Green are eligible.
And Tasha Steele goes for another 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Well, look at this. Green and Peraza, they both can climb the ladder and gain the championship up and win this and become champion, but they're working together. It shows you the threat of Jordan Grace.
It just goes to show the power of this teamwork. Take out everybody else.
Oh, Grace took out Peraza. Grace. All the hard work did not pay off there. Right into Kelsey Green has the title. Yim was trying to throw the ladder at Green.
Gets out of the way just in time.
Oh!
Stepping off that ladder, dropping Mia Yim to the mat.
Cover to send Yim to the penalty box and a kick out. Remember, Yim, Green, and Peraza all eligible.
And that's a smart move. If you can send another eligible competitor to that penalty box, it's one less person who can win.
And clears the ring for you to climb. A little over a minute now for Tasha Steeles to serve inside the penalty box. Ooh, face first into the bottom turnbuckle. There's a cover to send you into the penalty box and a kick out.
Yim's winning this one. Two of our eligible competitors, along with Deonna Purrazzo.
Look at these two battling out here in the first ever Queen of the Mountain match.
Less than a minute to go till the Knockouts World Champion can get back into this matchup.
Hold on, covered by Yim. Oh, and
Sacramento, get ready. For the first time ever, TNA Wrestling brings the action of Thursday Night Impact to Sacramento Memorial Auditorium.
Are you kidding?
On May 14th and 15th, the stars of TNA Wrestling take over the West Coast with 2 nights of Impact on AMC.
This is crazy.
Don't miss your chance to experience TNA Wrestling live. Thursday, May 14th and Friday, May 15th. Tickets on sale now at TNAWrestling.com.
welcome back to TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. We are set for a TNA World Tag Team Championship matchup here in Syracuse. Let's take a look at the taglines. It was 3 weeks ago that Nick Nemeth was on commentary as Casey Navarro upset AJ Francis. Nemeth had the attention of Francis and formed a bond with Casey Navarro. Then 2 weeks ago, Nick Nemeth defeated Bear Bronson. Casey Navarro had aided in that victory. Santino Marella thought enough to grant Nick Nemeth and Casey Navarro this title match just last week.
Following tag team matches scheduled for one fall, and is for the TNA World Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers. First, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 175 pounds, Casey Navarro.
I gotta call this out right from the jump. To Ryan Nemeth's point, Casey Navarro, showing up, it's got a wanted man t-shirt on all of a sudden he's acting like a little bit of a little brother, if you ask me.
I think Ryan Nemeth is deranged. I'll start with that. Casey Navarro obviously has respected the body of work of Nick Nemeth for quite some time, and now gets to tag with him in a championship match.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 214 pounds, the Warning Man, Nick
Nemeth, as I mentioned, pinned Bear Bronson, one half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions, 2 weeks ago on Impact. Santino Marella granted that tag team title shot to Nick Nemeth and said because of the relationship that Nick Nemeth seems to have formed with Casey Navarro, that it's going to be Nemeth and Navarro against the system for the titles.
this should be Nemeth and Nemeth against the system for the titles. But Casey Navarro, look, I thought they were even already. One helped the other helped the other. We're done. Why is this relationship still going on?
Friendship.
What's that like?
You would have no idea, would you?
They are the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the team of Barrett Bronson and Brian Myers.
Still to come tonight on Impact, Cedric Alexander and Eddie Edwards will be in tag team action against Moose and the X Division champion Leon Slater. But first things first, Myers and Bronson, the reigning tag team champions, set to defend against Nemeth and Navarro.
Now this, you talk about Nick Nemeth, Casey Navarro might be friends, but there is a different kind of brotherhood and family that the system have. Far more insidious, far more dangerous than I think that Nemeth and Navarro are ready for.
Bronson and Myers dethroned the Hardys at Rebellion weeks ago. Granted, the system took advantage of the Hardys when they were less than 100% and captured the titles.
But still, it's no easy feat to fell the goats. The legends, the Hardys, and the system proving just how dangerous they are by doing just that.
That is what it's all about, the TNA World Tag Team Championship here this evening in Syracuse, New York. Our referee, Michael Romo, assigned with this matchup. Nemeth has also made it very clear to our reigning TNA World Champion, Mike Santana, that while he has this tag team title match tonight, he's not forgotten about the World Championship. Nick Nemeth has the Call Your Shot Gauntlet trophy, which grants him a TNA title shot of his choosing, anytime, anywhere.
No doubt about that. It's going to be a busy night for this system. The other two members, Eddie Edwards, Cedric Alexander, they still have their own tag team match to worry about later tonight.
This is Navarro to start things off against Myers. Think about the confidence boost that Navarro got by defeating AJ Francis weeks ago.
And of course, he beat somebody not without controversy, IMO, thanks to Mr. Wanted-Man Nick Nemeth.
Hold on a second. Nick Nemeth was on commentary. It's not Casey Navarro's fault that AJ Francis got distracted. Covered an early 2 count there by Navarro.
Look, Nick Nemeth knows how handsome he is. He shouldn't have stood up that clearly. That's just bold.
Kurt Russell-esque jaw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But regardless, the cahoots they're in, I don't know, it certainly played a role in that match with AJ Francis.
I don't think anybody's in cahoots. I think it's professional respect. I think obviously Casey Navarro grew up as a fan of Nick Nemeth, and now gets the tag with the wanted man. And look at Nick Nemeth backing up Navarro. Great double drop kick.
You say potato, I say cahoots. And right now, though, any which way you throw it, credit where it's due, Nemeth and Navarro, working together well.
It took 2 of the best to take Barrett Bronson off his feet. Navarro staying close with Bronson. And a tag made. In comes Nick Nemeth.
Tough time controlling the berserker here, but doing a good bit of tag team work is Nemeth and Navarro.
Bronson with a big clothesline. Bronson, who went one-on-one with Nick Nemeth weeks ago, fell to the wanted man as Navarro got involved and distracted the rest of the system, who were swarming around Nick Nemeth. Cover here. Look to the leg and a kick out. Bronson was furious after the fact and has been looking to atone for that loss, which opened the door for this title shot.
The system made that clear mistakes happen, they will correct them violently if necessary.
There's Alicia Edwards attacking behind the referee's back. That smile on the face of Cedric Alexander, because Alexander knows he has a tremendous opportunity next week when TNA Thursday Night Impact will be live on AMC in Sacramento, California. It's Alexander versus Slater for the X Division Championship. If Leon Slater successfully defends the title next week live in Sacramento, he will break the record for the longest X Division title reign of all time.
And the system proving why they are as good as they are. Why they do have the tag team championships in their grasp.
Myers looking to slow things down. Plenty of history between Nemeth and Myers in professional wrestling. Myers a multi-time tag team champion between TNA and WWE.
There's Nick Nemeth, former tag team champion with Ryan Nemeth, might I add.
Yep.
And of course, a former TNA World Champion in his own right. Is that enough, though?
Myers trying to turn away Nemeth, and Navarro and a kick out at 2.
Nick Nemeth living up to his reputation, one of the most resilient wrestlers on the planet. Gonna take a lot to pin the wanted man down. But the brand new tag team champions more than up to the task.
Myers controlling Nemeth, slowing down the pace. And this is their first defense of the TNA World Tag Team Championship. Nemeth trying to create an opening, and Myers shut it down quickly.
What's going on? How's everybody doing out there?
The ring.
Look at Myers. Myers more focused than I have ever seen him in his career, I believe. This new version of the system has awoken something in him.
How's everybody doing?
Is it time for a roster cut? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, got caught with a famous, sir.
Where did that come from?
Nick Nemeth able to level the playing field. Can he make a tag to Casey Navarro?
He needs to. He's been a bad way for a number of minutes now. Can he get there to the plus one?
And now it's Navarro to meet Bear Bronson. Navarro's going to have to chop down the big man.
One swing at a time is the only way, and that's exactly what Casey Navarro is doing here.
Look at that sick smile on the face of the Berserker, 300-pound monster of the system. Look at that big right, that bear paw. And now Navarro connects with a DDT.
I'll be right back, y'all. Let me watch it. I'm waiting for him to go to break again.
Here's our new tag team champions.
Nemeth sending Myers to the outside. Myers hangs on. Super kick into the waiting arms of Edwards and Alexander.
Those are some good teammates right there.
Yeah, but Myers might be out cold. Nemeth wipes out the rest of the system.
Not often you see Nick Nemeth take to the sky like that.
Oh, spear! A huge spear by Myers, but inside the ring.
Casey Navarro!
The 305!
And now, keeping his foot on the gas here. Wait.
Oh, wait, there's Alicia Edwards trying to slow up Navarro. The referee didn't see it. The ref was checking on Bronson. Oh, look out. Bear down. Bronson connects. The system retains.
We are your winners and still the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the System.
Through the chaos at ringside, the system showed that the numbers always work. It's why you can't beat the system.
Take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup. Casey Navarro going in alone against the Berserker. Bear Bronson hits Bear down and ends this title shot for Navarro and Nemeth.
Hey, since the system
is 1-for-1 as of right now. What do you say we keep this system party rolling? And me and Sadie beat the hell out of Moose and Leon Slater right now. Come on down, boys. Look at the gun.
Well, ask and you shall receive. I think the system must have it in with Dario Ray. That this kind of pull.
We knew this match was going to happen, but we didn't know it would be right now.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bradford, England, weighing in at 198 pounds, he is the TNA X Division Champion, Leon Slater! And his tag team partner, he is the face of the franchise, Moose!
The former Syracuse Orange offensive lineman Moose, right here in Syracuse, set to team up with Slater against the system. This match begins next.
No, no, no.
You can't do this. Sammy Callahan is looking at power bomb. Tessa trying to counter. Tessa. Tessa cutter.
On the ramp, out of nowhere from Tessa. She's not done yet, Josh.
Trying to turn this thing around. Look at Tessa Blanchard. Lands on her feet. She's screaming in pain, but she was able to deliver a cutter to the vile villain in this story.
Tessa has not been able to string more than one offensive move together, though.
Great point. Callahan saying, "Get off me."
She won't do that. She's like a honey badger. She just keeps going.
Hello, Moto. Hello, Moto.
Right hand.
Callahan welcomes it.
Close fist by Tessa. Oh, she rocked him. You asked for it, you got it.
Really asked for another? Tessa like Callahan.
Come on, girl. Yeah.
Tessa Blanchard all over this white trash dog. A low blow. Tessa's got Callahan up.
I don't think she can hold him.
Just drops back with a Samoan drop.
1 pound. Where's she going?
She's going to look for Magnum. And defy the odds.
These people are on their feet.
Tessa
They smell it.
is going to try to defeat Sammy Callahan. Lands on her feet, rolls through. Callahan right there. Tilt-a-whirl, head scissors coming. No DDT.
Oh.
DDT. Up to cover. Leg. Hook.
Yes. Oh.
Down to 2.
Tessa now starting to be able to put offensive flurries together.
That's the closest that she's gotten so far. Watch this. Goes all the way around for the DDT. Goes for the cover on Sammy Callahan. How close was it? Right there.
It's rare in today's wrestling you see a crowd 100% behind one wrestler, but we got it here tonight. These people love Tessa.
Looking for the...
She's trying for the buzzsaw DDT.
Callahan puts on the brakes. Callahan now picks up Tessa Blanchard. She goes down. Getting opportunity. Callahan rolls through. Now Tessa back to her feet. Disoriented. Callahan.
Shoulder break.
That's the get out of here. And then the knee right to the face.
And that's the surgically repaired shoulder and collarbone of Tessa Blanchard.
No, go for a knuckles of Callahan. Look how tight he's got this left hand. His knuckles are turning white. Come on, Tessa. Now Callahan wrenching back. Tessa Blanchard clawing. Fingertips away. Fingertips away. Come on, Tessa.
Referee's got to make sure.
TNA Wrestling presents live out Sunday, August 23rd.
We are back here on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. Moose and the X Division champion Leon Slater up against Cedric Alexander and Eddie Edwards of the System. This match was made by Santino Marella last week. Bear Bronson and Brian Myers are banned from ringside. However, I believe Daria Ray granting the System's request to do this match earlier in the night than intended.
Look at the aggressiveness with which Cedric Alexander and Leon Slater are already going at each other. They know what is on the line.
Next week, live on Impact in Sacramento, Leon Slater defends his X Division championship against Cedric Alexander in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. If Slater is successful, he will break the record and become the longest reigning X Division champion of all time. But can he put away Alexander not once, but twice next week?
If he can keep up a pace like this, a series of offense like this, he just might do it.
I love that this has been made a 2 out of 3 falls matchup as Edwards tags in legal. Leon Slater owns 2 singles pinfall victories against Alexander within the past year.
It's Alexander, though, who's had the opportunity in tag matches like this to pin Slater, try to get in his head, and has been successful as well.
Tag made, in comes Moose.
You have to wonder if Alexander has learned from those losses. Meanwhile, Moose and Eddie Edwards, lots of unfinished business remains there.
Yeah, Moose had the opportunity to go one-on-one with Eddie Edwards at Sacrifice. That was ruined by the involvement of Special Agent Zero. Moose tangled with Zero at Rebellion and has renewed his focus on getting his complete revenge on the System. Oh, my Lord! Tonight we're in Syracuse, New York. Moose is a proud graduate of Syracuse University, played for the football team for 4 years in the mid-2000s, is so excited to be back here in Syracuse, and he's had a renewed fire.
We ain't on the ball field anymore, we ain't in school anymore.
I mean the gridiron.
Whatever you say is Leon Slater trying to school Cedric Alexander, though, right here in the corner.
Misfire there by the System. Big move there by Slater. Remember, it was weeks ago that Slater and Moose wanted this 2-on-2 matchup. Instead, it was Daria Ray who turned it into a 2-on-4 matchup. Moose and Slater against the entirety of the System.
Making quite a pair right now, quite a team.
Amazing what can happen in a fair fight.
No kidding. Remember, once upon a time, it was Leon Slater who beat Moose to begin his X Division title reign. Look at him now.
Moose and Slater are in command against Edwards and Alexander.
A strong showing against a formidable unit that is the System.
Well, still to come this evening, we're going to hear from the reigning TNA World Champion Mike Santana in the wake of his incredible defense against Rick Swann. Rick Swann
to the crossover. Is it enough? No, kick out.
And in our main event, another championship matchup is on tap this evening. Ariana Grace must defend her TNA Knockouts World Championship against Lei Yingli once again per Santina Morella, and Saya Brookside is banned from the Impact Zone for that championship match.
Right now, Moose and Cedric Alexander working like a well-oiled machine. Credit to them.
Slater winding up, getting a piece of Alexander.
Slater has gotten more and more confident day after day after day, especially after winning that X Division title last summer at Slammiversary.
What a moment that was at the UBS Arena in New York. Imagine if Leon Slater could become the youngest and the longest reigning X Division champion of all time next week in Sacramento.
In a single reign as well.
Moose kicking the hell out of Cedric Alexander. Moose's quest to destroy the system that he once helped to build began with Alexander back in Atlanta.
That's right.
There's the cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out by Alexander.
Moose worked his way through every member of the system, up to Eddie Edwards. Now, as you pointed out earlier, ultimately spoiled. Moose still looking for that big resolution with Eddie Edwards.
Tag made, Edwards is legal. Oh, and a thumb to the eye there by the former two-time TNA World Champion. Slater ripped hard into the corner and clean out of the ring.
What a collision, what a fall for Leon Slater.
Can Moose and Slater beat the system? This tag team matchup continues here on AMC.
Leon Slater is in a heap on the outside here, courtesy of Eddie Edwards in the system. Not a whole lot Moose can do, his tag team partner, except encourage him to try to get back in the ring and hopefully get a tag. Otherwise, if Leon Slater can't answer the 10 count, this match is over.
Leon Slater trying to get back up to his feet, count of 8. Moose trying to cheer on Slater. Slater makes the count, but there's Edwards, who's all over the champion.
Just immediately dogpiling Leon Slater here. Eddie Edwards as vicious as he's ever been. Ooh! Taking a shot there at Moose.
And now Moose furious with the referee. The system trying to instigate things, and it's a 2-on-1 beatdown in the corner.
System know exactly what they're doing.
A tag made. Back in comes Cedric Alexander, and there's Eddie Edwards to play defense.
And a little insult to injury here is Cedric Alexander. He knows what's on the line next week. He's ready to prove a point.
Smashing Slater head first into the top turnbuckle. Remember what happened at Rebellion? It was Cedric Alexander who introduced the X Division title belt that night in Cleveland, was trying to use it as a weapon.
Cedric there now paying back some of these chops from earlier on in the matchup.
Alexander believes he had Slater dead to rights at Rebellion and has criticized Slater for using a weapon. The irony of that is it's Alexander who introduced the weapon. And it bit him in the backside.
Introduced it, but he didn't use it. To be told,
it was incidental contact, and you know that.
Look at Alexander is absolutely ruthless here.
Tag made. Eddie Edwards is now legal.
And Leon Slater is in a bad way. This could have reverberations into next week if this match keeps going on like this. And I'm sure Cedric Alexander is loving every second of it.
Now look at Slater fight back. Oh, double shot to the throat there by Edwards. Tag made, back in comes Cedric Alexander.
Slater having a hard time getting out.
Oh! Shoulder first into the post goes Edwards, and now Alexander has got to prevent a tag to Moose.
He could have found his opening right here, perhaps.
Slater trying to break free, trying to make the tag. To take away the tag option.
Beautiful. That is a tag team veteran right there. Eddie Edwards proving what he brings to the table.
Drop kick to the back of the neck. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg there and a kick out by the champion.
The system is all over Leon Slater here.
Tag.
Just when Slater thought he was out, the system pulling back in his tag team matchup.
TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC continues here from Syracuse, New York. Moose and the X Division champion Leon Slater in trouble right now against the system. Shoulders down, Slater trying to end this thing. Edwards able to kick out. Oh, and Edwards just clobbered the champion.
Now, great move. Edwards stepping on the heel of Leon Slater there. Things are looking rougher and rougher for Leon in this matchup. And that does not spell good things for next week live on AMC from Sacramento when the X Division title will be on the line.
Next week live on Impact, it's Slater and Alexander in a 2 balls matchup for the X Division title. Alexander nearly pinned Slater once again.
That record, the longest reigning X Division champion of all time, fading away.
Smile on Alexander's face.
Funny, you heard him right there. Cedric absolutely tearing into Leon Slater there.
Oh, and Slater able to drop Alexander. Alexander just said, I'm tired of feeling like I have something to prove. This is deeply personal for Alexander with Slater.
Following up with prove it to me, Leon. Prove it to me. I can't blame him. Cedric is a standard bearer, but look out.
Now Moose, the former Syracuse Orange offensive lineman, right here in Syracuse, going to work.
Look up.
There's a Uranagi and the senton.
And Moose is fired up here. Getting some good, clean payback on Eddie Edwards.
And now Moose thinking about the spear. Eddie Edwards knows Moose all too well. Able to block. Eddie Edwards to go to hell. Oh, and it's Alexander to break it up.
Just in the nick of time, great work by Cedric Alexander there. The X Division champion back into the fray.
Alexander continues the assault, calling for Eddie Edwards. Slater, double back elbow by the X Division champion.
Took a lot out of Slater there, though. He's running on fumes here. Moose is down. Everybody's down.
Moose, Slater, Edwards, and Alexander.
On nose to nose here. Slugging it out. It is back and forth. Something's gotta give.
This is the fair fight that Slater and Moose wanted weeks ago. What a match this has been.
TNA Wrestling Hot
Oh my God. Now Edwards and Moose, full momentum, down center of the ring. Tremendous action tonight here in Syracuse, New York. We invite you to get your tickets now via TNAWrestling.com for upcoming events in Denver, Colorado, Boston, Massachusetts with Slammiversary, plus the return of Lockdown in August in Chicago, and of course Bound for Glory in October in Tampa, Florida. Get your tickets now via TNAWrestling.com.
Look at this, Slater on the rise here. Wait!
Lumbar check! Alexander got Slater with the lumbar check again!
Look out though, spear to Cedric Alexander.
Cover here by Edwards. Edwards at the pants, now a kick out. Oh, and a headbutt.
Down goes Edwards. And now Moose has the leader of the system in his sights.
Moose is calling for it. Went for the spear. Eddie Edwards. Hold on. Moose. Moose and Eddie Edwards.
Here are your winners, the team of Moose and the TNA X Division Champion, Leon Slater.
A monumental win for Moose tonight here in Syracuse, delivering the headbutt to Eddie Edwards, and it looked like Moose was loading up for the spear. Eddie Edwards nearly countered, but then it was Moose in the end who got a small measure of revenge against Edwards in the system, but I don't think Moose is satisfied.
No, pinfall is all well and good. There's more on the table. And Leon Slater can walk into next week's historic matchup with a victory under his belt. But there's still a lot more in store next week in Sacramento.
Next week, Impact will be live in Sacramento, California. It's Slater and Alexander in a 2-out-of-3 falls matchup for the X Division Championship. Can Leon Slater successfully retain and break the record? Can Leon Slater become the youngest and the longest reigning X Division champion in TNA history?
Well, right now it's time for the TNA Injury Report presented by BioFlex, the exclusive recovery partner of TNA Wrestling. Both EC3 and Eric Young are currently undergoing evaluation by the BioFlex medical team following their brutal no disqualifications match earlier tonight. Both men sustained multiple injuries during the contest. Further updates on their conditions will be provided as more information becomes available. Elijah and Frankie Kazarian are being held out of in-ring competition tonight due to the lingering effects of last week's Walk with Elijah guitar strap match. Elijah has re-aggravated a triceps injury. However, he is not expected to miss any extended ring time. Lei Ying Lee and Ariana Grace have both been evaluated by the BioFlex team, and they are 100% medically cleared to compete in tonight's TNA Knockouts World Championship main event. This has been the TNA Injury Report presented by BioFlex.
Well, after an incredible matchup with Rich Swann last week, Mike Santana, a realist, the TNA World Champion himself, has got a lot on his mind. He's in the Impact Zone. Next.
one that's got a pin.
Oh, you're right. That's the determining factor in this match. As we see the rear naked choke, tequila clutch is applied by Samoa Joe on Christian Cage.
By the same time, Kurt Angle's got an ankle on. And Samoa Joe, unbelievable. This is unreal. You've got Christian Cage. You've got, he's got the ankle on from Christian, I'm sorry. But unbelievable, Christian was getting it on both ends.
2-minute period has expired, and the phenomenal AJ Styles is out of the cage. All 5 men are back in this King of the Mountain match, but only one eligible at this point, and that's the Wildcat Chris Harris off the pin on AJ Styles. As I see Christian trying to bring a ladder into play outside, while Harris unloads. We've got a big left hand that takes Angle out to the floor. Christian's got the ladder position. Wildcat Chris Harris comes across. Christian pokes him right in the eyes, and now he's going to try and suplex him on the ladder.
Think about where that ladder's positioned, and there you see Christian Cage is trying to hold his balance, and he tried to go for a shoulder block, but Christian able to get out of the way for the most part. Another left there, though, by the Wildcat, and look at Christian just trying to hold his balance, and he couldn't do it. And he just got caught right there by the ladder.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God, he's stuck in it. He's stuck in the middle of the ladder, people.
Swinging and with the clothesline by Styles as the action continues in the ring. Back elbow for Harris. AJ inverted DDT. Cover. Pin. 2. Samoa Joe to break it up.
I mean, you've got to try to break it up. The more people that are eligible, the more chances they've got. Look at the Pele! The Pele out of nowhere as he crashes on Samoa Joe. And now look at AJ. Springboards and he nails it with the forearm.
What's going on? What's going on?
That springboard by Styles takes Joe across the ring. Now it's AJ Styles and Kurt Angle. Could it be the Styles pop?
Oh, this is a chance right here to try to go. He's got him set up. He's got all the look at this. Angle's going to turn into an ankle lock.
Awesome reversal. Awesome counter by Angle.
Oh, he's got it. He can get him in tap. Oh, look at that. That's a nice turn. Nice reversal. Nice kick. And look at AJ. He's just so athletic. He's unbelievable in the ring.
Oh, the educated feet of AJ Styles takes the Olympic gold medalist to the floor. Styles charges at Harris. Who elevates him?
Right on the ladder. Right on the ladder. Right on Christian. Oh, my God. Unbelievable night.
Christian Cage, AJ Styles down on the one side of the ring. Kurt Angle outside his room. We got to take another look at this. Guy's been drugged. Can you get a replay?
Look at this as you see AJ and look at the Wildcat. And there was Christian still on that ladder and they both got crunched. Unbelievable.
Back live.
He's got a chance, remember. Chris Harris asked for the belt.
One more look, guys. Let's get back live. Harris has got the championship belt. Jim Cornette just handed it in. Now, this is his opportunity. Climb that ladder, hang the belt, and become world champion. Kurt Angle hits the ring.
Oh, Kurt Angle realizes how close he was and he can't allow it. Oh, man, and then he just dropped him with the Olympic slam. 2. Got it, and Angle now is eligible. Kurt Angle is now eligible to win the match and the title.
And Chris Harris has to go to the penalty box, where that's really, it doubly penalizes Harris because he was the only man up to that point eligible. You're right, now it's Harris and Angle who are eligible to win the championship.
Think about this Kurt Angle right now, though, the only one that's in the ring that has a chance at hanging that belt. Oh, snap, slam by Samoa Joe. Unreal. And it's just absolutely incredible.
In the corner.
We'll be right back, y'all. That's all the screen says right now. We'll be right back. With a TNA logo and a little plus sign off to the side.
TNA Wrestling will be live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus once again on Sunday, June 28th for Slammiversary. Celebrate 24 years of TNA in Boston, Massachusetts with one of our biggest events of the year. Slammiversary officially kicks off the path to Battle for Glory. Tickets for Slammiversary are on sale now at TNAWrestling.com.
We've seen this go through his mind before. Imitation, obsession, the better part of flattery, perhaps.
Holy shit, this crowd.
matches have unlocked something in the Hardys.
Brother Vincent, Brother Dutch, the two of you, you men in white, you do not understand, you do not comprehend the gravity of this situation. Because the two of you have opened Pandora's box. You wanted the broken Hardys, and we are here. But what you are going to see us evolve into is going to be something very different. You see, mortal men, like we used to be, have these transparent barriers in their mind. They don't understand how to break through, how to overcome, how to knock it down. But myself and Brother Nero, all of these barriers in our mind, in our souls, in our essences, have been broken. And the broken Hardys is merely now a gateway to what we are going to become. Something that is much, much more insidious. The righteous
are coming.
Roar. It's the reason I wrote this song. Brother Nero is near, here to instill fear. Delete!
Mike Santana, y'all. Mike Santana.
Please welcome the TNA World Champion,
Mike Santana.
Mike Santana proved to the world just how good he is yet again 2 weeks ago when he defeated Rich Swann, who Rich Swann showed up more game than I think we've ever seen. Those two put on an absolute classic.
The former TNA World Champion Rich Swann was handpicked by Mike Santana for that title shot on those who tore the house down here in Syracuse. And now the question is, what is next for Mike Santana?
Yo, cut that music!
Cut that music. Let Mike Santana talk.
What's good? Listen, last summer when I was fighting to bring this title back out of the clutches of NXT, I said I was bringing TNA back to its essence. And 2 weeks ago, Rich Swann and I did exactly that, because we stepped in this ring and we tore the damn house down. We showed exactly what it means to represent these three letters, and I proved exactly what it means to be the TNA World Champion. I step through these ropes, I stand in the middle of this ring, and I give you all my heart and soul every single night. So to be honest, I'll tell you what's up. I kind of like giving out my own opportunities. So I think I'm gonna continue doing that. So I came out here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to choose the next opponent that I want to step forward and fight me for this. So what do we say, huh? Y'all want to know who's next?
Well, hold on a second.
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mike, we keep having the same conversation over and over again. It's starting to hurt my head. So I'm going to talk really slowly so you
can understand me.
Shut up! I'm talking!
You do not make your own matches. You do not
She's
choose
supposed
your
to
own
say it,
opponents.
what the hell?
And to be quite honest, I didn't really like your performance against Rich Swann. I didn't.
You know what?
Shut up! I'm talking.
There you go. There it is. There it is.
And it seems like someone canceled Santino's flight. So he's not going to be able to make it this week. So since Santino can't
Shut
pick your
up,
next
I'm
opponent,
talking, she said.
and since you can't choose your next opponent, I will. So next week, there's going to be a battle royal. And the winner is going to be the new #1 contender for that TNA championship. I'm not done. Mike, if you didn't understand that, the winner of the battle royal gets a shot at that title.
You know what, Daria? You're right. I don't make the decisions. They make the decisions! So check it. You want to make that happen? Fine. Do exactly that. Because I already know you ego since the day that you stepped foot through the doors. But that's... You know why? Because the outcome is going to be the same. My foot up their ass. This arm spins the block. And they're outlined in chalk. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it.
Well, the decision has been made. Next week, live on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC in Sacramento, California. We'll see a battle royal. Who will win that match and challenge Mike Santana for the TNA World Championship?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is A.J. Francis. A little bit over a year ago, TNA management forced me to put that little pink-haired freak, Casey Navarro, in first class as my tag team partner. And he's been nothing but a pink-haired freak of a thorn in my side. Comes back and makes it even worse. He steals my moment at Rebellion.
Hello, Moto.
Sacramento, for the first time ever, TNA Wrestling brings the action of Thursday Night Impact to Sacramento Memorial Auditorium.
Are you kidding?
Thursday, May 14th and Friday, May 15th. Tickets on sale now at TNAWrestling.com.
Well, before we get to Impact Live next week in Sacramento, it's time for our main event. Laying Lee is trying to put the broken friendship between herself and Zaya Brookside in the past. Brookside is banned from the Impact Zone as Ariana Grace looks to defend her TNA Knockouts World Championship against Lee next on Impact.
What's going on? What's going on?
Again, keep in mind the very unique, very special rules, and here we go. Walton dives off the top of the penalty box cage and takes down Raven. Tell you what, in position of power, you gotta understand. Oh, look at this, is AJ ready on the top of the ladder. Walton's got a bone to pick with Raven after what happened.
What's going on? What's going on?
See Monty Brown coming in. This is gonna be wild. This could be it. Raven right off. 1, 2, and look at it. Okay, Raven's got to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. That enables Monty Brown from this point in the match to take the championship belt and hang it above the ring. Again, the rules for everybody makes you eligible. Oh, what a nice kick right there by Sean Waltman. That makes you eligible to hang the belt in the middle of the ring. Only if you get a pin. Now, the key thing right now for Monty Brown, he's eligible the rest of this match. None of the other guys have a shot at winning this. When you get pinned, you got to sit in the penalty box for 14. AJ is airborne. Bodies laid out all over the impact zone. Look right in front of us here, Don. Unbelievable. I hope everybody's got the rules. We're not going to have time to go through it. No, he didn't quite get it. As you see Monty Brown pushing him off right there. Again, the basic keys are this. You've got to get a pin to hang the belt over the knee in the back by the alpha male, and you've got to try to avoid going into the penalty box. What shot by Monty Brown, moving on the side in the rib cage of Waltman. AJ went up high and up this. Came in and knocked him down. The great thing right now for Monty is he can pick and choose. If he gets a spot where the ring is clear, then he's going to take advantage of it. Hang the championship belt. Put it on the hook and win it. Waltman was amazing. Had eyes in the back of his head, moved out of the way, and a fist crashed right into Monty Brown. I was getting ready to say that. That's the veteranship right there. That's the 15 years of experience. Hearing the guy, not seeing him, but hearing him coming. Now that's for a spin kick that takes down a 350-pound munch, but 30 more seconds, Ravens back in. And sometimes the penalty box can go in your favor because you get a chance to rest up. You know, you're right. It can only go in your favor, however, if someone doesn't hang the championship belt. But seeing how physical these opening 2 minutes have been, Raven may be fortunate to see the penalty box. But I guess the clock was wrong. Referee at ringside has sprung Raven. Well, Raven's already in right here. Raven obviously goes by his own rules. As he absolutely just... maybe the timekeeper's got a different block. Crossbody block. Oh, the male catches it. Power bomb down. Pin 1, pin 2. I mean, pin 3. Monty Brown. Just Waltman. The good part about that is somebody might say, why pin somebody else? Well, that puts Waltman in the penalty box. Well, Sean Waltman's got to go in the box for 2 minutes, and Monty Brown remains the one individual who can hang the championship belt and win the NWA World's title. With Waltman in trouble here. Oh, absolutely. And he's got to get into that penalty box somehow. Right now, Monty Brown's still the only one eligible to win this match. AJ on top of the cage.
For the first time in 10 years, TNA Lockdown is back.
Lockdown, baby. Cannot wait.
Returns in Chicago, Illinois. This legendary event has showcased some of the greatest moments in TNA history. Every match happens inside of a steel cage. For more information on Lockdown in Chicago and ticket details, visit TNAWrestling.com.
You know, I would say pardon me, but this is a little past that. AJ Francis, you want to talk all this smack about me? You know what I've been doing? For 8 months. 8 months. I've been sitting in my room watching week after week. Talk about money, talk about championships. Now you can't even win. You know something? You blame me for all those losses, but let's call a spade a spade. First class became something. Who tasted of all into the picture? And you took advantage of that. You took advantage of it so much that when I tore my ACL, I still stuck it through. I still said, I'm going to Slammiversary with you, and we're winning those tag team titles. Then we both get put through ladders, and you blame me. You bring back Rich, and you kick me out. You say I don't deserve nothing. I was nothing but a replacement. I didn't belong here. Guess what? I busted my ass for 8 months. Lost relationships, gained relationships, lost relationships with family, made new ones. As a matter of fact, my uncle is sick. And it kills me every day that my uncle just wanted to see his nephew back on TNA. And I said, Uncle, I'm not waiting 12 months. I'm getting back sooner. And in 8 months, I got cleared. And now I'm back. And I'm coming for you. See, I beat you already. You can't hack it. That's fine. Nick Nemeth's my hero. Well, guess what? Me and Nick couldn't win the tag team titles tonight. And if I couldn't do that with Nick, then I don't need Nick for you. And in this sack-down street fight, your ass is next to me, plus. You ain't gonna be talking about me, saying I don't belong here. Brother TNA's blessed, AMC's blessed, and you don't have to tell me.
Next week on TNA Thursday Night Impact, live from Sacramento, California, with a TNA World Title shot on the line. Who will stand tall
Casey
in the number
Navarro
one
just cut the
contenders battle
promo
royal?
of his
Casey
freaking
Navarro
life.
and AJ Francis look to settle the score in a Sacktown street fight. Plus, after emerging from the undead realm, Victoria Crawford and Mila Moore have unfinished business with Rosemary and Allie. What lies ahead in this heated clash? And the chance to make history awaits. Can Leon Slater become the longest reigning X Division champion of all time when he battles Cedric Alexander? Can the youngest in charge make history and become the longest reigning X Division champion of all time? On a special live edition of Thursday Night Impact.
Well, I can't wait for next week live in Sacramento, especially as Leon Slater and his quest to become the longest reigning X Division champion of all time.
TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC live next week in Sacramento. But it's time for our main event this evening here in Syracuse. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape ahead of this TNA Knockouts World Championship matchup. Ariana Grace captured the title 3 months ago at No Surrender, upsetting Laying Lee that night. Now, Lee finally got a one-on-one shot at the title at Rebellion. However, Zaya Brookside's interference cost her the championship. Santino Marella has banned Zaya Brookside from the ring area for this match.
Has been an incredibly emotional couple of weeks for Lei Ying Lee here. Having her championship hopes dashed at Rebellion, but not only that, having them dashed at the hands of her former best friend, Zaya Brookside.
2 weeks ago, we saw Lei Lee bare her soul and be extremely raw and emotional with her journey coming to the United States, eventually becoming best friends with Zaya Brookside, and Brookside completely destroyed any hope of that friendship.
Continues to stand atop the Knockouts division. Amongst all the turmoil her father has had here at TNA, sparring with Daria Ray, Ariana Grace has benefited from all of it, seemingly, finding ways to walk out of every single championship encounter with the gold intact.
Ariana Grace manipulated her father, Santino Marella, just to get the title shot, but she competed in at No Surrender months ago, the night that she cheated heavily to steal the championship from Lei Ying Lee.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
And it's for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Chongqing, China, Lei Ying Lee. And her opponent, accompanied by Channing Stacks Lorenzo from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. She is the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Ariana Grace.
3 months, Ariana has been the disgrace of the TNA Knockouts World Championship. First introduced back in 2007 and captured by the likes of TNA Hall of Famers Gail Kim, Awesome Kong. Now, the likes we've seen recently of Mickie James, a Hall of Famer, soon-to-be Hall of Famer ODB, plus the legend Taryn Terrell, who competed at Rebellion. That legacy has a black eye on it, and it's named Ariana Grace.
Like her or not, we've talked about it in recent weeks. Ariana Grace continues to stack up wins in one-on-one competition by hook or by crook.
And that's my point, is that Ariana Grace wanted to stick it to her father back in No Surrender, right? I never believed that Ariana Grace had a plan beyond winning the championship, and that has been extremely accurate because of all of her actions, cheating every single time she has had to try and retain her championship. How many times has Stacks gotten involved in her matches, using the Cobra, going behind the referee's back? It has been sand falling out of the hourglass on this title ring.
Or perhaps that was the plan, as it were, all along, was to always do whatever it took to hold on to that title. Do whatever it took, use whatever it took. I know, nobody likes it, but damn, is it effective.
Yeah, but can they pull another rabbit out of the hat, so to speak?
Let's see.
Now, Laying Lee, the cover here, shoulders down and a kick out. Now, remember, Laying Lee got her contractual rematch in a triple threat match at Sacrifice, which in and of itself doesn't make a ton of sense. You would give someone a one-on-one opportunity, but Daria Ray's been involved in all this. Then Lee finally gets a one-on-one shot at Rebellion, and Zaya Brookside robs her of the title.
Well, that was the one-on-one matchup. I don't know how she's getting this matchup here. Santino spoiling the party for everybody.
Santino Marella giving Laying Lee a true one-on-one rematch with Ariana Grace and banning Zaya Brookside from the Impact Zone.
Well, that's a huge psychological disadvantage for Laying Lee here. Of course, Stacks here as usual. However,
Exploder, Ariana Grace out of harm's way into the waiting arms of Stacks.
Laying Lee has had Zaya Brookside always in her corner, but not tonight.
Ariana Grace looking to regroup. Hold on a second, back to the screen. Oh, there's Laying Lee taking out the happy couple. Laying Lee wants to recapture the gold. The TNA Knockouts World title is on the line in our main event.
Laying Lee absolutely exploding around the ringside area here, taking out both Stacks and Ariana Grace. And how great, she's on Dream Street here. This is exactly what Laying Lee's going to need to do to walk out with the gold here, but she's going to have to fight on two fronts.
Our referee Frank Castano trying to control this situation. Count of 4 right now. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission in the ring, not via count-out or disqualification.
Got to get her in the ring. And again, Laying Lee having to keep her head on a swivel with Stacks at the ringside area. Laying Lee gonna have a little bit of fun at the Knockouts World Champions expense, it seems.
Now Grace tossed back inside. Lee in pursuit.
Now Laying Lee is in control here. Not gonna lie, happy to see some confidence back in the eyes of Laying Lee after everything that's happened with Zaya Brookside. She's been very emotional.
And there's Stacks up on the apron, getting the attention of Lee so Grace can strike.
And tumbling all the way to the floor.
And now Grace all over the challenger on the outside.
Not done yet.
Oh, and a suplex on the floor.
Absolutely no give on the floor. Padding or not.
We've come to see the nasty side of Ariana Grace here in TNA Wrestling. Willing to do whatever it takes to win, to your point from earlier.
And look, I think every wrestler, boom, has got to go through that. And I think especially...
Cover, trying to hold on to the title right here, and a power out there by Lee.
I think this is very apropos especially I think second-generation talent, often have this feeling. They feel caught in the shadow, or they feel abandoned by that. There's a lot of hurt feelings in those wrestling families. I know that better than most.
Fair to your point. Here's the cover. Arrogant cover there by Grace.
And so on that note, that's what Ariana Grace is exploring right now and going through. Xia Brookside clearly has a lot of that going on as well, which has led to this recent change.
Lee whipped into the corner. Back elbow there by Grace. There's the cover. Once again, trying to retain. Kick out there by Lee. Xia Brookside was the one who admitted a few weeks ago that it was Stacks who got in her ear about birthright from NXT. Maybe that is what led to her choice at Rebellion. At least it was one of her many excuses as to why she turned her back on her best friend that night.
I mean, no doubt Xia Brookside wants the Knockouts World title as well. Wanted to win it from Ariana Grace a number of weeks ago. And now Lee desperately trying to fight out of this whole fight, out of the grips of Ariana Grace. No.
Little opening there for Lee, and now Grace trying to slow things down.
Not giving Lee any room to breathe.
Very methodical, steady approach tonight by Ariana Grace. Just trying to wear down Lee, the talented striker. The TNA Knockouts World Championship is on the line here in our main event of Thursday Night Impact on AMC. Ariana Grace on the left, the champion. On the right, Lee, the challenger. Oh, Graceland! There's the cover. Oh, and a power out there by Lee.
Ariana Grace in firm control here and sending a message to Lee.
Santina Marella made this matchup, and as part of that, he banned Xia Brookside from the Impact Zone. Xia forced to watch after she meddled in the matchup between Lee and Grace for the championship at Rebellion weeks ago.
That is a cold stare if I've ever seen one from Xia Brookside watching this match live on a monitor backstage.
Oh, look at this, going for a single leg grab. Ariana Grace starting for the bottom roll, but there's a hot Stacks. Hope for Yahtzee, helping out Grace.
Looks like Eddie Edwards and Alicia Edwards ride or die.
And what's it going to take for him to get ejected? Here's the cover and a kick out. Does he have to physically get in the ring and execute a move to get ejected? This is ridiculous.
I guess we're going to have to find out. Look at this, though.
Cover here, shoulders down, and a kick out.
Lee finding the opportunities, finding the openings here. She's won that title before, knows what it takes.
Lee worked 8 long years to capture the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Late last year, she won the title NXT Gold Rush, and it was ripped away from her in February at No Surrender by Grace. Here's the cover, trying to win the title back and a kick out. Meanwhile, you have all of Xia Brookside's excuses for why she did what she did at Rebellion, betraying her best friend, Lee. Oh, Stacks got in my ear about birthright from NXT. Oh, Xia, her own title aspirations. Bottom line, Xia was jealous of what Lee was able to accomplish, decided to turn her back on her best friend.
Can you imagine how motivated Xia Brookside would be to continue that war if Lee won this title, but I don't know.
Uppercut. Oh, and the right shoulder up in time there for Lee. Meanwhile, there's Ariana Grace, who's as despicable as they come, manipulated her own father, Santina Marella, to get a title shot, and has cheated in every single title defense to hold on to the championship until this moment.
100%, and it's been effective.
Effective?
And it means I know.
It's deplorable.
Sure. Deplorably effective.
Stacks continuing to help his fiance. Grace on the top, cross body. Trying to hook Lee, trying to go for a cover, but Lee Look to the leg, trying to win the title. Oh, and a kick out. And you know the undercurrent of this matchup. This is a TNA star trying to bring the TNA Knockouts World Championship back to this company from an NXT wrestler.
The pressure of a title match, the pressure of trying to bring the title back to the brand, all while fighting the demons brought about by the heartbreak your best friend caused you just weeks ago.
Lee whipped into the corner, able to block Grace. Oh, big kick there by Grace, going all the way up top to get Laying Lee.
Ariana Grace is trying to fight back against the barrage Laying Lee is brought to the table here. He's now thinking high risk.
Grace going up top to meet Laying Lee, and a superplex delivered by the champion.
Took a lot out of Grace as well. Can she capitalize? Look at the look on Ariana Grace's face.
And this is that nasty side of Ariana Grace.
Ooh.
God. Laying Lee defiant in the face of the champion.
Ariana Grace trying to get in the head of Laying Lee. May have just fired her up instead. Look at this.
Now they try to pick up the pace, knee right to the midsection there by Grace. The champion on the move, doubled over with a challenger.
Laying Lee trying to find her footing here, and could be looking to load the Warriors' way.
Up on the shoulders, time for a spin.
There we go, going for a ride.
There it is, the Warriors' way. Ariana Grace dumped in the corner.
1,
Trying to hook
2.
the leg. Oh, and there's Stacks.
Shades of rebellion on Zaya Brookside, but wait.
Thank you, it's about damn time.
Stacks dug his grave on that one, right in front of the official. Ariana Grace got to stand on her own now.
Oh, and a drop kick by Lee. Good riddance.
Look out, Lee.
All over one. Grace trying to surprise Lee from behind and a kick out.
Maybe one last kick from Stacks.
Double knees. Grace trying to stay on top of Lee. Oh, the twisting neck breaker.
That's gonna be it.
Trying to hold on to the championship. Lee is still in this thing.
Digging down deep, and now Ariana Grace lost in the woods here. No one to turn to. No Stacks, no Cobra.
It's just one-on-one for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Laying Lee going up top. Oh, the neck breaker.
That was beautiful.
Tucking the arm. Laying Lee is a two-time Knockouts World Champion.
Here's our winner and new TNA Knockouts World Champion, Laying Lee.
In the shadow of having her heart split in two by her very best friend, Laying Lee has once again found gold.
Take a look back here down the stretch. Ariana Grace did not have Stacks to back her up any longer. Went for this spinning neck breaker, but Laying Lee endured. And then this boom! It was Laying Lee connecting with this neck breaker off of the top turnbuckle that ultimately sealed the matchup. Laying Lee has brought the TNA Knockouts World title back to TNA.
All of TNA's championships have returned home.
This one has to be just as, if not maybe more meaningful than the first, considering the last month of Lei Yingli's life. But she stands tall and proud atop the TNA Knockouts division as champion.
Lei turned heartbreak into success. A true warrior, a true champion.
All right, y'all. Let's go do it. Oh my God.
Guys, we need help. We need help. Bruce. Help! We need some more help, please.
Guys, get over here. Come on.
Just showing Moose knocked out in the back, and that was it. Thank you for watching.